Good morning, H3 Cruises, and welcome back to the channel. So you see the title and you know what we're going to be talking about today. Yes, that's correct. We're going to be talking about Carnival Cruise Lines Faster to the Fun package. I'm going to give you all the details on the package, everything you need to know, and if you stay through to the end, I'll give you some bonus information as well, and then at the end you can make that educated decision for yourself on whether Carnival Cruises Faster to the Fun is worth it for you. Now, of course, I could say, yes, it's worth it, or I could say, no, it's not, but that would be a complete lie, and I'm not going to do that to you guys, because it all depends on you and what ship you're sailing and so many other factors, and I can't honestly just say yes or no. There is no yes or no. So, without further ado, let's just jump right to today's video. Okay guys, so before we dive into all the great information regarding Faster to the Fun, so that way you can make that educated decision for yourself on whether or not it's worth it for you, I want to remind you guys that if you like the content and the information provided in this video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe, and lastly, don't skip those ads as it greatly helps out the channel when you watch them all the way through. Now, there are a couple things I want to talk to you guys about before we get into all the details. First off, if you are a diamond card holder, platinum card holder, or if you are booked in a suite, there is no point in buying Faster Than Fun, and I actually don't even think they will allow you to buy it because you already get those perks and then some, so there is absolutely no point in buying Faster Than Fun if you are a diamond, platinum, or in a suite. Now, on to the price of the Faster Than Fun. There is no set price. The price is based off of the ship you're on, the port you're in, and how many days you are at sea. So the only thing you can do is go to Carnival's website, log into your account, and go to the fun store and try to buy Faster Than Fun. And if it's available, it will tell you the price of that. And then you can take all the information I provided for you in this video and determine based off that price whether or not it is worth it for you. Now, lastly, these are first come, first served, so if they are gone, they're gone, and they do go on sale between 6 to 18 months prior to sailing. Once they're available, if you want to buy it, make sure you get it right away, and the amount that they sell is all based on the number of diamond and platinum members booked on the cruise, because they look at that number first, and then they determine how many Faster Than Fun packages they're going to sell. Now on to the package features. Why do people buy Faster Than Fun, and what makes it worth it or not worth it to you? So the first feature of Faster to the Fun is the priority security and check-in and boarding of the ship on embarkation day. That is correct. When you show up to the ship, you are going to be one of the first to get into the security line, get checked in, and get boarded on the ship. Now, of course, the diamond, platinum, and suites will board before you, but once they are boarded, you will be boarded onto the ship. And then lastly, the regular blue, red, and gold card members like myself can board onto the ship. So you get to get on the ship first. Well, sort of. After, the diamond, platinum, and suites. But you get on before everyone else. So it's still a win, right? I think so. It's definitely a feature that you need to consider into purchasing, and it is one of the biggest reasons people buy Faster to the Fun. The second reason is going to be first access to stateroom. That's right, when you get on board the ship, your stateroom will be ready immediately. That means you can walk onto the ship and walk straight to your cabin. Correct. Now, the rest of us who do not have Faster to the Fun or do not have those perks from being one of the higher card members or in a suite, we have to wait. Usually it's about 1:30 for Long Beach, I think. It all depends on the port you're sailing out of and all that, but we have to wait. So when we get on the ship with carry-on backpacks or the 2 12-packs of sodas in our hands or the 750 milliliter bottle of wine in our hand, we got to carry that around the ship for roughly an hour or two before we can even take it to our room, and there's no place to set it down. We literally have to carry it around. So if you are carrying stuff on, Faster Than Fun really helps because you can take it straight to your cabin and not have to worry about it. I think that is definitely something that is worth it. The next or third benefits of having faster to the fun is going to be priority luggage. When you check in your luggage, you are automatically put in as priority. They get your luggage to your room before anyone else's. So they take care of your stuff first, and then they start distributing everyone else's luggage out to your staterooms. Then the next is going to be guest services. When you go down to guest services, you will have a priority line that you get to go through, so you don't have to wait in the long line. You get to guest services faster. Also, if you call from your cabin, you will have a direct extension number that will connect you in priority for that, so that is definitely a plus as well. Moving right along to the dining reservations. If you have Faster the Fun, you get priority reservations. Obviously, Diamond and Platinum are going to get their reservations in first, but after they are guaranteed their times, they move on to Faster the Fun. So if you select early dining or late time dining, you are going to get that choice before the regular card members, which is a plus. And after that, you have the the tender boat priority. When you are in ports such as Catalina Island, Cabo San Lucas, or any other port where the ship cannot get into land and dock, you have to take what is called a tender boat. These are little boats that take you to and from the ship, and usually you gotta wait in a decent line. If you have Faster the Fun, you get priority tender boat access, so you can get straight to land as early as possible. And then, the return, you just get back in line and come back with whatever group you're in. You don't get priority return from tender, but you do get priority to land, which is great because sometimes you'll get up at 10 a.m. and by the time you get to land, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon because you had to sit and wait. But if you have Faster the Fun, you get to go straight down, get on a tender, and get straight to land and enjoy the port you are in. So that is definitely a plus. And lastly, you have debarkation choices. So on the last day of the cruise, you get to choose when you're getting off. You get to choose the section you want to get off with rather than being just straight assigned. I personally prefer as late as possible. So if my cabin steward gives me a high number of debarkation, I'm okay with that. I'm totally cool with that. But if you want to choose to get off early, you can. If you want to choose to get off late, you can let them know and all that. So you definitely get that benefit as well, which is a major factor in my opinion as well. Now, I did say I would give you some bonus information in this video, and I am going to talk about that part now. If you remember, I did mention earlier that you get first access to your stateroom when on board. Now, a lot of people complain saying the doors are locked. You get down to where the staterooms are and they have this door. It's closed. It's got a sign that says, "We're sorry, but we're cleaning your cabins. You can't access the cabin section until 1:30 or whatever time." Now, this is where it's important to listen. A lot of people get mad. They pay for Fast and Fun. And they go, "I wasn't able to get in because the doors were locked." They're actually not locked. You just got to play around with them, figure out how to open those divider doors. But if you have Fast and Fun, you can go right through that and go straight to your cabin. You are okay. Your cabin is taken care of. They're not going to stop you. All you do, if someone does stop you, just go, "I got Faster Than Fun. My cabin's already ready." So that's it. Now, as far as it being locked, it's just not. So if you ever find yourself thinking the door is locked, I promise it's not. You just got to play around with it. It's kind of, if you don't know what you're doing, it's not like a normal door where you open the handle. You got to kind of play around, figure it out. But other than that, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Leave your comments below. I hope I didn't forget anything. If I did, please leave those comments below as well, because I'm not perfect. I'm never going to be, but I try to get you as much information as possible. So, that said, I'm out, guys. I hope I see you on a future cruise. If you're going to be cruising with me, definitely make sure you let me know, so that way I can try to see you on a cruise. But I'm out, guys. Have a great weekend. I will see you in the next vlog. Take care.